Hi guys, welcome back. It is time for chat spat, and this kind of snuck up on me, but I do have some personal things that I want to talk to you guys about, and just some feelings I'm expressing, something kind of traumatic that happened, and something that is going to be happening in the future. So, if you're interested in that, then just keep watching. So, as many of you probably know, if you're part of my Facebook group, if you watch me on Snapchat, or if you follow my Periscopes, I recently was at the ER, and it was because I was going to make it a surprise, and I was going to wait until Generation Beauty to tell all of you guys. I was going to do it in kind of like a vlog style, maybe even with somebody else, and I was going to tell you guys that I was pregnant. And I recently found out that I was pregnant, and according to how my last period and the fact that I only know of one occasion where it was a oops, I would be almost 2 months pregnant. And I was going to just surprise you guys with it because I thought that it was very exciting and we were very happy about it. It was a little bit of a surprise, but we were completely happy and just excited about it. So we were waiting to tell you guys, but the other day, today is Sunday, I am pre-filming, so yesterday, Saturday, I woke up at 6 in the morning and I was bleeding really, really heavily. So I went to the ER and they did a whole bunch of tests. They took urine samples, blood, a whole bunch of blood from me. I did an internal and external sonogram, and I sat around for like 5 hours. And the doctor comes in and he tells me that he has no idea what is going on with me. I figured right away I was having a miscarriage because, as some of you know, I miscarry a lot. I already have a previous miscarriage video up, and that one was very, very traumatic for me. So I instantly freaked out. I almost didn't even want to go to the ER. I sat on my bed crying because I'm like, I understand that it's just obviously not the right time. My body's not, working with me or something, or the baby's just wasn't okay. So I understand, a lot of pregnancies do end up in miscarriage. I'm not naive to that. Everyone knows that. I'm not naive to that. That's happened before. So I was more afraid of the fact of having to go there and go through the same experience that I went through the first time, because it was the same hospital. And so I sat on my bed for a while before I was like, okay, I need to go. I need to go. So when the doctor came in, he was clueless. He said, from what you tell us, you should be about 2 months pregnant, but we don't see anything. We don't see an egg. We don't see a yolk. We don't see anything. And he's like, so you might have had your dates wrong, which I don't feel like I did, but, it's possible. So he's like, you might have your dates wrong as to how far along you are. He's like, so the embryo could be too small to see on an ultrasound, or you could have an etopic pregnancy, and it's in your fallopian tubes, and it's just too small right now. So I'm like, well, are you going to figure this out? And he goes, well, there's a third option too, is that you miscarried and the baby has already been passed, and that's why we're not seeing it. And I'm like, I know I didn't do that because I just started bleeding like an hour and a half ago and nothing has come out of me besides just blood. This might be TMI, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to express to you guys what is going on in great detail so you can understand what I'm going to say after this. So I knew it wasn't that. I knew I hadn't already passed the embryo. I knew that that wasn't happening. And I'm 99% sure that I am as far along as I think I am. And because I haven't been to an OBGYN yet, I've been in contact on the phone with them, but I haven't actually been there to verify anything. It was just going to be we took a test, we're surprised, we were pregnant, and we were excited. So he comes in and he has no idea. He has no idea. I'm freaking out because I'm like, well, etopic pregnancies can kill you. They're very serious, they're very dangerous, and you need surgery, so what are we doing? And he does nothing for me. He says, well, you just go home and I'm going to refer you to this OBGYN that I have no idea who he is, and it's a male, and I don't want a male OBGYN. And he said to check your HCG levels, because they also said that my HCG levels are very low for what they should be. So I have to wait. Today is Sunday. I have to wait till tomorrow, which is my Monday, and to see if my HCG levels are decreasing, staying the same, or if they've doubled, because they should have doubled or tripled by Monday. So that will tell them a lot more. If it stays the same, then it's pretty much an ectopic pregnancy and I have to have surgery. If it lowers, that means that I miscarried and you know, they'll check me out to make sure everything is gone. If not, I'll have a D&C. And then if it doubles, I could still be pregnant, and this was just a normal pregnancy bleeding that I've never had, and I doubt that's what it is. So right now, I'm just waiting. I'm terrified because I've had miscarriages before. I have, and they were just complete miscarriages. You know, the baby came out. I didn't need a D&C. I didn't need anything like that. It wasn't an ectopic pregnancy. And it was just right there. They said right there, you know, your baby is not making it. You are having a miscarriage. Like, dead on. I've never had a doctor come in and be like, we don't know. We can't find it. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? So I'm sitting here bleeding very heavily. At this point now, you know, I have stuff coming out of me. Bleeding very, very heavily. I feel horrible. It was very hard to even get together today. I had to shower, obviously, and it's very, very hard. But the worst part of it, besides, you know, losing the baby, is the fact that we don't know what's going on. And I'm scared. You know, I'm scared to take a nap, and I'm exhausted. I'm scared to sleep at night. You know, I'm scared because I don't want a hemorrhage. I don't want my fallopian tubes to rupture. You know, there's so much that could happen, and there's so much unknown, and I have to sit here and wait for 2 days. So I'm very, very stressed out, and I haven't been eating. I haven't been sleeping, and it's just a really, really hard time, on top of the fact of it's just very disappointing and sad to miscarry to begin with. So I wanted to let you guys know what was going on. I want to try to keep you up to date, just because I'm going to be taking a break for a little while from YouTube and social media. I'm always a flitter, I guess you could say. Like, if I'm laying down and I'm bored, I'll check out Facebook, everything, you know, and I might like something here or comment on something here. But I'm not going to be as active as I've always been for a little while. I have pre-filmed videos for all this whole week, as you guys will see. They're all been pre-filmed before this weekend, so I'm just going to relax. I'm not sure if I'll even be going to Generation Beauty anymore. It really depends on Monday. So by the time you guys see this, I will have it in the description box for you guys what the end result of all of this was. So I'll know by now, as you're watching this, if I'm going to New York still or not. I know it seems a little selfish, even to me it seems a little selfish to care about New York when this is happening, but that trip meant so much to us. It means so much to us, not even on the fact of Generation Beauty, just the New York City trip meant a lot to us, me and my husband, because it was the first time ever that we've been anywhere outside of our upstate New York state without kids. So we were very excited. This was going to be part of like our honeymoon, because we never got a honeymoon, and we were going to go to a really nice dinner, and it was just going to be romantic, and we were excited. So as sad as what's happened is happening, we still really, really need that, especially now. So we really want to take the trip still. If I just had a complete miscarriage, we will still take the trip. If I have to have surgery, then we will not. So I don't know right now, but I'll know when you guys are watching this what's going to happen. And that's pretty much, you know, why I'm worrying about it the most. I'm sure everybody will understand if I can't make it to Generation Beauty with what's going on. But I just need to be with my husband right now. I need to be with my family right now. I need to figure out what is going on right now. And YouTube and social media are really the last things on my mind. You know, I have to film some things for you guys, and I want to, because I do care about you guys. I care about having content up on my channel, but I need to take a break. And I haven't actually taken a real break from social media in almost a year and a half since I started. So I hope that you guys understand. Thank you so much to everybody who text messaged me, IM'd me, sent me an email, you know, made posts, just praying for me and wishing me the best. I appreciate that so much. Me and my husband are really disappointed about losing the baby, but it's not something that we're unfamiliar with. And this time it was pretty early on. The last time it was pretty later on. It was very traumatic. So this one was a little bit easier. It's just the unknown of what exactly is going on that is really kind of getting to us. And me personally, I'm just exhausted with it. So I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys what was going on, that I'm going to be taking a break. You guys will know by now if I'm still going to New York or not. And I just want to take it easy. I just want to sleep. I want to try to get my spirits and me physically just back up to where I need to be. I need to figure some stuff out. I have maybe a lot of procedures to go through, and I just need a break. So I hope you guys understand. I wanted to tell you what was going on, And yeah, that is about that. I will be probably not this week, but maybe next week I may start slowly easing back into social media, answering comments, talking to you guys, making more videos. But as of right now, I'm not going to be commenting back. I'm not going to be really doing much of anything in the way of talking to you guys or being present at all on social media. I'm just going to be with my family, resting, and trying to get back to the best me. So I hope you guys understand. Thank you so much, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye, guys.